Hi, I'm Lovely, and today I'm going to review episode 21 of the Magnus Protocol, Breaking Ground. Hi, everybody! When I made last review, I wasn't aware that we were going to have another break. But we're back! Honestly, I don't have too much to say beforehand. I think I'm ready to just jump into the review. Yeah. So hi everybody, it really has been a while. We jumped back into the series today, and we had a bit of an audio drama episode. We do have the statement and stuff, which I will be honest, I'm okay. I didn't think it was horrible, but I also wasn't, it's not my favorite statement. I think it's gonna be one that I appreciate in the future, though. That's definitely the vibe I get. But it was interesting, but it's not something I really want to focus on. Something I did not expect, based off the cliffhanger of, I think, last episode with Gwen and Inksoul. I thought Gwen was just gonna run away and that was that. Like, I thought she got away. I was very surprised by the fact that, no, she didn't get away. We're still in this. And we were in it for a while. It was I appreciated it. This was fun. It was nice to see Inksoul like this. There was an actual scary factor to this. But no, we get a lot of stuff to dissect. Where do we start? So first, you might hear my mouse in the background, because I'm clicking through the transcript right now. Something I find really interesting is Gwen's phone breaks. Like, it fell in the water or whatever, it breaks. Anyway, when in the transcript, when it does, like, shut off or whatever, it says the phone finally gives up the ghost. I don't know what that means. I don't know how important that is. I don't know if that's a saying I don't know of, but I wanted to make note of that because I have no idea what the fuck that means. No, interesting. But other than that, there's more interesting stuff, actually. We have a tape recorder. I don't know if we had a tape recorder earlier on in the season. I want to say this is the first, but I feel like I've seen one earlier in the series. Like, when I think of a tape recorder, of course I think of TMA, but I feel like we did see a tape recorder at least one time in TMP so far, but I'm not sure. But no, we get a tape recorder, and it fights back. First, we get to see this, what is it called? In the script, it says the figure emerges, shrouded in a cloud of whispers. Thank God I was reading the transcript, because if I wasn't, I would have no idea what the fuck it was saying. No. This is interesting. Is this the thing that killed that one guy in the hospital? What was the dude that was playing with, like, I think it was like crypto or something money related on his phone? Didn't he get killed by something? I'm not sure. I think this is that, but I could be wrong. But Inksoul says to the thing that it left its tape. Or Inksoul was about to say that she's like, "Oi, you left your," and then the fucking thing bites her. Bites Inksoul. That's crazy. That's really interesting. I can't wait to talk about this with my friends. This is a very interesting episode. Like, I will say this, though, I will be honest. Despite it being really interesting stuff, I'm not, like, jumping with excitement at the moment, but that's a me thing. We did have a month break, and I think I might have listened to this at the wrong time, but I still think this is pretty good. Other stuff in the episode I wanted to talk about. Alice is kind of taking Colin's place in terms of, like, oh, this thing is, they weren't joking around with this computer. Let me look into this stuff. And yeah, it looks like the theory I had is, I think, somewhat true, where the computers are trying to, there's got to be a better word for computer. I don't want to just say that, but it seems to be, the statements are warnings for the characters. I think this statement was a warning to Sam of, what is her name? I always forget it. It's not Lena. Celia? Yeah, Celia. It seems to be a warning of that, I think. I do know, so based with this statement, we did have something of, like, these, I'm going to just say clones, twins, whatever you want to say. We did have a previous statement, I think a few episodes ago, that was about somebody running into their clone and or twin. So, I have to do some dissecting. Again, the statement I was okay with. I think I'll appreciate it a lot more in the future on re-listen. But yeah, Alice kind of takes this place, and I'm liking it for her character. I'm really excited to see where this goes. But yeah, I think that's all I really have to say. This statement was very, very wordy at the beginning. I find myself a lot more lost at the beginning of statements in TMP. I hope that changes in the future. I know the audience is a bit on the smarter side. At least they're on the more, detective side than, let's say, the start of TMA. That's at least, I mean, I think that makes sense. Like, when they started TMA, that was just TMA, the audience went into it kind of blind. This one, though, we have a whole 200 episodes of experience before this. I think the scripts are going to be a bit more dense. Whichever word, I think dense is the right word. Whichever word means, like, hey, there's going to be a lot more in here. And there very much has been. But I will say this, it is a bit much for me. That doesn't necessarily mean they're doing anything wrong. It's just a bit much for me. But yeah, I'm lovely. This was a surprising episode to come back to. But yeah, I will see you next time. Goodbye. Thank you for listening.